Nail trimming is an essential part of your pet's grooming routine. Overgrown nails can be painful and cause pets to not be able to walk or run properly. In this video, we are going to show you how to trim your dog's nails, but also share some tips and tricks on how to help desensitize your dog to having its nails trimmed so it can be a more enjoyable or at least less stressful experience for all involved. You want to start by making sure you have all your supplies, a good quality pair of nail clippers. This is the type that we use here. There are different types of clippers, scissors, and grinders you can use. You want to find one you feel comfortable using and one your pet tolerates. Grinders are a great option, but some pets don't like the noise associated, so you'll have to find what works best for both of you. It's important to note that clippers will get dull with regular use, so you should be replacing them as that happens. You also need to have styptic or clotting powder on hand to stop bleeding in case you cut a nail too short. And of course you need your dog, as well as a helper and lots of treats. Over time and with routine trimmings, you may be able to do this all on your own, but to start out, we always recommend having someone available to help hold your dog while you're getting the hang of things. Your pet's toenails are made of a protein called keratin, just like your own nails, and this is what makes up the hard outer shell. Inside this is what's called the quick, which is a highly sensitive bundle of nerves and blood vessels. When cut or injured, it bleeds and is painful. If the nails are clear, the quick appears pink and the nail growing past the quick is white. If nails are dark, the quick isn't as obvious. A good rule of thumb is to avoid clipping past the curve of the nail, or you may risk hitting the quick. You're gonna start by making small clips to just take off a little bit at a time. The shorter you go, you can also look at the tip of the nail. When you start getting close to the quick, it can appear almost like a bullseye and will look softer and darker than the outer shell around it. Over time and with regular trimmings, you can go a little further each time, but don't push it and try to clip off too much. One bad experience can undo months of positive experience. Here are some tips and tricks to desensitize your dog to having its nails trimmed. Routinely touching and holding your dog's paws. You will need to have a good grip on their paws while trimming, so you want this to be something they experience regularly with no negative associations. Touch and hold their paws while you're cuddling on the couch. Teach them how to shake and give their paw to you. Wash their paws during baths. Be sure to squeeze the nails while playing with their paws. You can also place the nail clippers on the floor and have your pet eat treats from them. If you're using a Dremel, get them used to the noise and feel of it by turning it on and not touching them, then holding it closer to them, then eventually set it on their paw and leg. Start slow, trim one nail at a time and then stop. Don't expect to get every nail right off the bat. This often needs to be a gradual process that you work up to, and it's important to take your time and not get frustrated. Rewards. Find your dog's favorite treat and have this be a part of every nail trimming session. Use constant praise and positive reinforcement for every small step you make, touching, holding, and eventually trimming, one at a time, then a whole paw, then every paw. Treats start before the nail trim, during the nail trim, and after. This should hopefully be something you all can enjoy, but at least not dread.